Next up is Lucas Thompson. Before I introduce him, like I said, it's bringing businesses to help you overcome your challenge, bring the solution to that. And part of that is that's the business part. Now the not-for-profit part in veterans groups, just so you have an update here, we're still in contact with the 1st Infantry Division, Museum and Gardens over here at Cantini. We're scheduling meetings with Colonel Paul Herbert. So that's one of the organizations that's available that we're starting to have conversations with. We plan on having an impact within our own businesses and within the community here. So Lucas Thompson, he's going to come up and he's going to help us understand DNA of people, personality, and over personality masteries. He's been in the mortgage business for over 6 years. He's sales and marketing for 10. He's a speaker, he's an actor, he's a model, and he has a family of 2 wonderful girls. Give it up for Lucas Thompson.
Model, wow. Maybe 15 years ago. So hi folks, how did I put that on there? I don't remember that. Hi folks, how are you? I'm Lucas Thompson, that is me. Hi Lucas, how are you? And I do have multiple personalities because I have to understand multiple personalities in order to understand how to relate with my acting experiences. I love acting. Acting is fun. It's so much more than real life. But it is. When you get to be somebody else, it's kind of a relief. You don't like being yourself all the time. I don't. One of the things that I've learned in business is in order to understand people, you have to understand personality. If you don't understand personalities, it's going to be very hard to understand people. And in business, it's essential because it allows us to not just increase the benefit of our relationships, but also increase our own revenue, our own goals, and get to a bottom line. One of the things I like to do when I speak, when I talk, is kind of a small skit, a small acting bit that I like to do, and I hope you can sort of appreciate it. What I'd like you to do throughout this next 4 or 5 minutes is just try to gain a perspective on 4 different personalities. Now, the 4 different major personalities I want to get out of the way so that you understand. Well, in fact, because some of you here already know, can somebody name the first major personality? Anybody, doesn't matter.
Amiable.
Okay, amiable's one of them. Another one?
Driver.
Driver's another one?
Analytical.
Analytical. What's the last one?
Social.
Expressive. Okay, expressive. Yeah. So our expressive personalities, as you can imagine, I'm probably a little bit expressive, and I want to show you a little bit of what that means. Okay. So let's see. Darla, you need to be here. Lucas, you need to be here. John, you need to be here. And I'm going to put, I'm going to put Frank here. Okay, good. All right, we got 15 minutes. Let's get this thing going, all right? Frank, our numbers look like crap. What's going on?
Oh, well, I had 2 days worth of information and statistics of analytics right here. So what it looks like happening is our sales department's just not performing.
Well, that's just great. Where is our sales department anyway? Thompson! Hey, Carrie, how's it going? Listen, I'll call you after class, okay? I got a little meeting I got to get to right here. Hey! Oh, guys, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Yeah. So, John, yes, I'm here. I had a thing going on with Shut up and sit down, Thompson. Thank you. All right, now let's see. Frank has said our statistics look like crap. Why? Because our sales department's not performing. Thompson, what's going on with the sales department? You know what, sir? I've been making some phone calls and it's just not working out lately, but I'm getting there. I'm almost organized enough where I think I have everything in order. Hey, Darla, you ever notice how his nose hairs flare up a little bit when he gets mad?
everybody's not gonna like it. Thompson, get on the floor and make your phone calls. Darla, don't you got someplace to be? Oh yes, John, I do. I have to get out there, and I've forgotten the next appointment's here. I gotta make sure she gets a massage in 15 minutes. I'm helping out the business owner down the street, and she's such a wonderful guy. I'll be back. After he gets his coffee and donuts and his massage. Well, what the heck are you looking at? Don't you got some decisions to make? I thought you made the decision, sir. Oh, yeah. Go get some more statistics for me. Okay, who can tell me who Frank was?
Analytical.
Yeah.
Who?
Analytical.
Okay, why is he analytical?
Uses data to...
Good. Okay. Analytics love data. And if you get into an argument with an analytic, you better have some big guns behind you. Because they will destroy you. So analytical people are really, really good at being supportive. Expressives, drivers typically need analytics and amiables to help themselves, help keep them on track. Excuse me one second. Woosa. Sometimes the acting is so funny, you get into it so much, it just takes you a second. So analytics, let's talk about the analytics just a little bit, and then we're going to move on to some other things. But analytics they really like to have their data. They don't like making decisions though, because they're still thinking about it. It takes them a while. They can do it if they have enough information behind them and they feel confident about it, but a lot of times it takes a driver to make those decisions for them. Okay? Drivers, they're off the gun, they want to get things done, they want to get going out the door, and they get frustrated at people who are holding them up. Okay, it's difficult for them to understand and manage. Well, actually they don't care. They really don't care about that. They don't care about people's feelings as much. They don't really want to care about people's feelings as much because they see a certain benefit and purpose out of what they're doing in those person's lives. So although they may offend somebody, if they're helping them put food on the table, they're okay with them being offended.
Sucks.
Amiables don't like offending anybody. Okay? Poor Darla over here. She just wants to make sure everybody's happy. She wants to get that massage for that guy out there and make sure he's got his coffee and his donuts and making sure the baby's okay and he's got milk. And she's so concerned about making sure everybody's happy. But there's goods and bads to that, right? Our biggest strengths are our biggest weaknesses, right? Why? Because, and this is something that I'm learning about lately through the Personality Masteries series, is if we know that those biggest strengths are our biggest weaknesses, if Darla was to once in a while actually say, Lucas, you should really pay attention. That would throw Lucas for a loop. Lucas would be like, whoa, Darla, what's going on with you? I really like you, Lucas. I think it's really important to pay attention. What? I'll buy whatever you're selling just because now I'm intrigued, right? This guy throws a wrench in everybody's game because
one of the greatest impersonators, funnest, most expressive, or girl in the group, yet they don't get anything done because they just want to see fun happen, right? And if he's not making fun of Frank's nose hairs, or he's not making sure that everybody's having fun, it's no fun for him or her. They don't really dig those environments very well. I wanted to do, I'm not going to have time for it, and that's okay. So, you guys get a gist on the 4 different personalities. So why do we study personalities, you guys? Why? Why is it a benefit to us to know that Lucas is just, he's probably not listening to me. Okay, Lucas is so involved with so many things in his life that he finds himself last night with a mud mask on his face, sitting around a table with 8 ladies and another guy because he's agreed to go to a meeting instead of getting prepared for the next day. This is who Lucas is. If we know that about him, how do we know how to sell to him? What's a good way to sell to Lucas? Show him the benefits of the fun. Show him the benefits of how much fun he can have in this group setting, as well as progressing him. Did you have a question?
No, I wanted to just
Oh, okay, all right.
Of course.
Same thing with the analytic, right? But if we know we're this person as a business person, what can we do to progress our relationships? How about concentrating on what we typically wouldn't concentrate on? If we're an analytic and we love that to just get all the data and facts straight, how about we don't? We show up to a meeting one time and we go, I don't know what the data is. I'm like that guy right now. I'm having some fun. Let's just have some fun. Guess what will happen? Lucas will love you for a minute. Whoa! All right, I like this guy. Gregory, thanks for showing up late. So, I'm just kidding, like, kind of. All right. So same thing with where am I at? I got my driver, right? So if a driver just wants to get things done, maybe he should slow down a little bit. Slow down just a little bit, and same thing with the amiable. Maybe the amiable shouldn't try to please everybody all the time. Maybe they should step out of their shells and say, you know what, maybe Lucas, it would be better if you paid attention to this time. You guys, thank you very much. I'm Lucas Thompson.
Good job. Hey, one of the other veterans groups that we're having conversations with is the DuPage Homeless Shelter, and Mr. Bob Adams. I don't know if you knew this, but here in the DuPage area there are homeless veterans, and they have a shelter and a commissary. We're going to be starting to talk with them as well in greater detail. Okay?
What's his name?
His name is Mr. Bob Adams. Okay?